Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Penry Price, Vice President, Global Sales, Marketing Solutions, LinkedIn.
Thank you very much. In the immortal words of Bill Murray from Caddyshack, I don't think the heavy stuff is supposed to come down for hours. And also, I would say, if you are sitting next to somebody, you probably should introduce yourself, because you may be sleeping on cots next to each other tonight in this room. So get comfortable, get to know each other, and relax a little bit. Thank you all for coming, obviously braving the weather, but also for being here and spending the day with us. For us, this is a really important afternoon and morning. We want to think about one thing as we get into this day, sort of why we're all here. Obviously, to avoid the weather, but two, it's really about learning, sharing, understanding macro and micro trends in the industry and the financial sector, of course, but also about the customer, the consumer of today. We've seen the change in the world, and actually we'll use yesterday as an example. How many people here found out about the acquisition from Comcast of Time Warner by social media or some other mobile platform? I would say well more than half of you. So this rise of the customer, the change in the way we find information, the way that we share information, and the way we explore and discover information is clearly top of mind for us. And so that's something we really want to jump into and think about as the day progresses. We've got a bunch of sessions this morning that are really looking at it from the macro side. So first off, we will have Jill Schlesinger and Mohammed El Arian talk about the macroeconomic industry, or the macroeconomic issues, what we're all facing globally, how are our customers and consumers behaving, and how will they be looking at 2014 and beyond. Then we'll talk about, from LinkedIn's perspective, what are we seeing? What are the opportunities we see? How are people behaving within their professional networks? How are they behaving with learning and thinking about bettering their own professional lives? And then David Edelman, who's here with us today from McKinsey, will talk about the transformation of data and how that will really re-engineer how we look at customers, interact with customers, try to exceed customers' expectations. After lunch, we'll get a little more tactical. We'll get into some sessions related to, how do we really take advantage of this transformation? Now that this rise of customer is in full swing and will continue unabated from here on out, how do we take advantage of the platforms and the tools that are at our disposal to really, again, connect with and engage with and hopefully exceed expectations of our current customers and future customers? If you haven't found, I'm not allowed to have my phone with me, but if you haven't found our website, it's FinanceConnect14.com. Please, you can look at its mobile site. It's got the agenda today. It's got who's here, who's checking in. Please look and sort of stroll around there, because it will help you as you navigate the afternoon and morning and who you want to talk to and connect with. So, on to the show, the fun stuff. Jill Schlesinger, as many of you know, is a Emmy award-winning CBS news analyst, business news analyst. She's here for the second time. We're happy to have her back. And she is one of the traditions we have here at LinkedIn is to actually ask people what is not on their LinkedIn profile. So I don't know if Jill knows that we're going to do this, but the idea is that we want to share something that we haven't shared with each other, but it helps us sort of dimensionalize the person. And in Jill's case, she is part of one of the first women's teams at Brown University to be inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame there. It's women's soccer. And the other little factoid for Jill is that she is still yet to realize her dream of singing in the chorus for a Broadway musical. So as she comes on, you can remember these facts. So without further ado, let's bring up Jill Schlesinger and get things started. Thank you very much.